Y'all buckle up, because what just hit the internet makes every love and hip-hop scandal look like a church picnic. Did Bambi just expose young Jock as her secret baby daddy? And did Scrappy just go full meltdown Modan live? Oh, it's really messy, y'all. We're talking court threats, cryptic voice notes, and a whole hidden paternity plot that even Mona Scott couldn't script better. This ain't no baby mama drama. This is full-on reality TV warfare turned courtroom chaos. And guess what? It all went down over one text message, one text that just might ruin careers, relationships, and reputations forever. How did we go from Bambi smiling on Instagram to naming names and flipping the entire Atlanta scene upside down? Why is Jock avoiding cameras like he's dodging subpoenas? And is Scrappy actually the last one to find out that the baby might not be his? Emma? You heard that right. This ain't just a scandal, it's a paternity bomb detonating in real time. And everybody's catching the fallout. Grab your receipts, pour your tea, and clutch your wigs. Because what we're about to break down is messier than a VH1 reunion fight. Let's get into the drama. They don't want you to see it. Rewind the chaos before this bomb dropped on the timeline like a deleted VH1 episode someone accidentally leaked to the internet. For weeks, fans had been speculating something weird was going on behind Bambi's surgically perfect poker face. No more matching family pics with Scrappy. No birthday shoutouts and that big OL ring she used to flash in every boomerang. Quietly vanished like her storyline last season. But just when folks thought it was the usual breakup to makeup drama, Bambi snatched the mic and dropped a nuclear-level revelation. Young Jock. Yes, that Jock might be the real baby daddy. And no, this ain't a plot twist we made up for views. This came straight from the source's lips during an explosive backstage moment that never made it to air, according to 3 different audience members at the Love and Hip Hop taping. Bambi got into it with a producer, threw her mic down, and screamed, "Y'all keep protecting Jock, but he the one who know that baby ain't Scrappy's?" You could literally hear the internet glitch. Let's be real. Young Jock is no stranger to messy baby daddy drama. The man has enough kids to start his own tour bus, and his track record with fidelity is worse than Scrappy's with alimony payments. But this takes scandal to a whole new altitude. Because we're not just talking about 2 Love and Hip Hop cast members hooking up behind the scenes. We're talking about betrayal, paternity, deception, and Scrappy being made out to look like Boo Boo the Fool on national television. Sources close to production are saying Bambi's revelation wasn't just a random outburst. She's been holding on to receipts for months. Allegedly, there's a voice memo saved in her phone from Jock himself, saying, "If this gets out, I'll lose everything." Lose what? Exactly? Jock, your spot on the show, if your spot in the family you ain't claiming, or the last ounce of dignity you were barely holding on to. And here's where things get real spicy. Jock has gone silent. Ever since the backstage meltdown went viral, he's been ducking interviews, canceling club appearances, and telling folks he needs time to focus on his family. Sir, which family? Meanwhile, Scrappy's been spotted, pacing outside his mama's house like a man who just read a Maury script he wasn't prepared for. And Mama D. Baby. She's been posting cryptic Bible verses 1 minute and then going live the next talking about snakes in the castle. As the tea simmers hotter, fans are asking, did Bambi really sleep with Jock while she was still married to Scrappy? Or is this a clever takedown attempt in an ugly custody war? One thing's for sure. The moment Jock's name was dragged into this, all hell broke loose. And it only got worse from their Beccas the minute Jock's name got pulled into this DNA disaster. It wasn't just fans going wild, it was castmates, producers, even security. Word on set is, once Bambi stormed off, Love and Hip Hop production went into emergency lockdown mode. Cameras were snatched, files sealed, and insiders say VH1 higher-ups were panicking behind the scenes. Why? Because if this baby scandal turns out to be true, the entire show's credibility is shattered. Scrappy, who had just arrived to film, His own confessional scene apparently snapped when the news hit his earpiece. One witness claims he threw a chair across the green room and had to be physically restrained by 2 crew members. Another swears Scrappy shouted, "Ain't no way my wife played me on TV with Jock. Jock Brr." Really? A baby? This ain't just drama, this is TV treason. And let's not act like this came from nowhere. Remember all those awkward scenes last season? Bambi and Jock giggling in the corner at that house party. That uncomfortable moment when Jock defended her a little too hard during the reunion? Folks thought it was just scripted shade. But now, viewers are scrubbing old episodes like forensic scientists, looking for clues they missed. And while Scrappy is spiraling, Jock, he's gone ghost. Sources say he was supposed to appear on The Breakfast Club this week and canceled last minute with a family emergency. The same emergency you created when you allegedly stepped into Bambi's life while her marriage was falling apart. But here's the real kicker: VH1 insiders say Bambi isn't done talking. Nope. She's allegedly handed over DMs, text messages, and even timestamps that prove her and Jock were emotionally involved during her final months with Scrappy. And while Jock might claim it was all after the split, the timelines are not lining up down now. Enter Erica Dixon, Scrappy's ex and fellow castmate. Baby, she couldn't keep quiet if she tried. Erica went live within hours of the leak, sipping tea in a glittery robe, saying, "I tried to tell y'all Bambi ain't innocent. Y'all called me bitter. Now look." And oh, the comment section. An inferno. Meanwhile, Mama D is still not letting up. She's already drafted what she calls her family betrayal book. An insider says she's meeting with publishers this week. Y'all, a whole book, a betrayal memoir. This is not just a scandal, it's turning into a franchise. And if you think it can't get more unhinged, just wait. Because Scrappy allegedly demanded an immediate DNA test once the Jock rumor got out. And guess what? The results are already in. But instead of releasing them quietly, VH1 is saving the reveal for a reunion episode that's being double filmed with security on set. That's right, cameras are rolling, contracts are updated, and every cast member is being told no comment until the reunion drops. Because once those DNA results got printed and slipped into that infamous VH1 envelope, it was game over. And no, this ain't no Maury Povich joke. This is full-blown love and hip-hop warfare. The envelope was sealed tighter than Bambi's Instagram comments. But a rogue crew member claims they saw the papers and nearly fainted. According to this bombshell source, the test came back 99.9% Jocks. Let that sink in. Young Jock, as in Scrappy's longtime frenemy. As in the man Scrappy once called family. Now, he's the alleged father of Bambi's child. The room allegedly went silent when the results were read during the reunion taping. Scrappy walked off set mid-taping, tore off his mic, and punched a wall so hard production had to halt for 2 hours. Security surrounded Jock, who just shrugged and said, "I didn't know she was still legally married." Oh, so that's your defense? Meanwhile, Bambi. She sat in her chair, stone cold, lips tight, eyes forward. No tears, no apologies. Just that. Same look she gave Scrappy during their last counseling session. Blank, distant, done. According to people in the room, producers begged her to address the DNA results, but she simply said the truth needed to come out. And that's when Carly Red jumped in from left field. Yes, Carly, who wasn't even supposed to be on this segment, stormed the stage, yelling, "I told y'all he was a dog. Bambi ain't the first, and she won't be the last." Security had to drag her off set before she threw her heel at Jock. Again, because you know she's got history with him too. As chaos erupted, Mona Scotch-Young herself reportedly stepped into the green room. Now you know it's serious when Mona shows up. Sources say she ordered the tape sealed and told editors, "This is Vel madness. We air it exactly how it happened. Don't you dare cut it." But while VH1 is prepping the biggest reunion in franchise history, social media already knows. Screenshots are circulating. A blurry pic of the DNA envelope. A close-up of Bambi and Jock whispering backstage. A video of Scrappy cussing out production. To fans. They're eating it up. And now comes the legal fallout. Scrappy's legal team is allegedly filing for full custody of their previous kids. Citing marital fraud and emotional distress, Bambi, on the other hand, is said to be preparing a tell-all interview with the Shade Room, where she'll explain everything, Jock. Radio silent. Not even a slick IG story. Just black screens and gospel music in the background. A guilty man's playlist if we've ever heard one. Mama D has gone full vigilante, blasting Jock on live, threatening lawsuits. And demanding a VH1 spinoff called Mama's Court. Betrayal Edition. At this point, we wouldn't be surprised if she gets it. And just like that, the baby bombshell. That started as whispers in a green room has exploded into the biggest scandal VH1 has ever aired. Now, are y'all ready for the receipts? Because they're coming. If this scandal left you speechless, hit that like button and drop your wildest theory in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. We're breaking down every leaked clip and deleted scene as they drop. And remember, in love and hip hop, the drama never ends. It only gets messier.